What a view of the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Hi everyone, welcome to the second ever NBA Cup Championship game. It's an honor to bring this to you on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joining me are Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge. And Greg, how exciting is this?
Oh, it's incredible, Kevin. We were here last year for the final, and LeBron and the Lakers taking over Las Vegas, and I think we have another memorable night on tap. Nothing better than winner-take-all basketball.
Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. Let's see some of the numbers here for Tre Mann.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Williams is out there with Williams. Then it's Ball. Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's Monk in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Rockets, the post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Lonzo Ball out there with Green. And it's Carr in at the 3 slot. Well, thinking back to last year, the first ever NBA Cup, the Lakers beating the Pacers in the final 123-109. And LeBron James was named MVP of the tournament.
And Anthony Davis went off in the final, 41-20 for the Pacers. Yes, they lost that championship game, but the experience was huge for them. And I think really helped them with a deep playoff run.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Now, here's Ball. From the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
This guy is always ready to shoot the 3. LaMelo so confident from distance.
Now Carr. Boy, he was something else against San Antonio.
Whoa, he ripped.
Really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Ime Udoka. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
Thanks, David. And yes, it's good.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here's Ball. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking them.
Shot's good by Carr. Carr's got 9.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Good on the 3-point shot.
How about the quickness of that release by Monk? An experienced catch-and-shoot player who feels comfortable firing from deep.
Now, here's Ball. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
Here's Ball. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And now a chance to honor a player who has been on fire recently. His play has earned him Player of the Week in the West.
Well, it's not often you see someone be this impactful on the defensive end, but that's what makes him special. I mean, he's been doing all the little things that don't necessarily show up in the box score, but you can bet his coach and teammates know that he's been carrying the team with his D.
And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, you can see the impressive vertical of LaMelo. This guy gets to the cup and slams it home.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Carr, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Rockets. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them.
Well, I think for Houston, they've come through for their fans this season. All the optimism surrounding them, all the high hopes, all proved to be legit.
But how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Hornets trail by 7. And here is Monk. 23 points his last outing. Outside, Ball. Williams a screen on Ball. Ball with a wide open look. Rebound by Smith.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning. That kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
Charlotte no good that time either.
Well, you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Carr with the ball. He's got 9. Lets it go from deep. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. Here's Miller. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And he loves that area. Miller can cause a lot of headaches for a defense with his ability from the mid-range.
There's the drive. They grant their own miss. Shot's good by Carr. Carr's got 11 points.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's ready to talk things through with the team. LaMelo Ball came in like a storm into this NBA, Doris, but hasn't been able to stay healthy since.
It's so true, Kevin, and that's unfortunate because the skill is apparent every time he plays. He's a game changer with his size and his playmaking. The NBA is better off because of the flair and the style he brings when he is healthy.
Checked in for Alperen Şengün. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard for the past 10 games. These teams have been fantastic on rebounding. In third, the Rockets.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme. Physicality.
Ball surveying the defense. Offline with his 3. And it's Houston's ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Smith for 3. Rebound by Williams. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove
from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Now, here's Monk. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark right now. He's averaging about 19 points a game.
And you got to love that three-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing.
Oh!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Ball with the bucket.
When LaMelo entered the league, his three-point shot was a little bit of a mystery, but boy, we can put that to rest. This young man can shoot it.
Huh. The shot will not fall. Excellent D there from Williams. Pass to Monk. There's the three. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And Monk has proven that he is a terrific scorer from the perimeter. When he's in rhythm, he has no problem letting it fly.
Here's Carr. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Ball the pass to Miller. Monk kicks to Williams. A three. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And it's Miller with the jam.
And how about that instant response? Don't try to throw down on his team. It just gets them fired up.
And that's the result. They launch an assault on the basket. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to talk to his guys. So for the Rockets, Drummond's checked in for Smith. Amen Thompson comes in for Green, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Lonzo Ball. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Adams, he's checked in for Williams. Jones comes in for Williams. Bailey, he's checked in for Malik Monk. And it's Trey Mann in for Ball. Miller against Carr. Nice move. VanVleet outside. That three off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
To the paint, here's Mann, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
For three, gets the... Carr's got 20 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
11 feet away, hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Mann's got his second bucket tonight.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive, scoring the ball.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
Now you see the wherewithal of Fred Van Vliet. Finds the soft spot in the defense and converts.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. Mann out to Miller. The tray. Nail. From three-point land. Miller's got 7 points in the game.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Here is Carr. 20 points for him. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
The Rockets shooting their first free throw of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Ball against Van Vliet. It's deflected. Here's Thompson. Here he goes. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Here's Ball. 8 points for him. Beyond the arc. The Rockets pull it in. And it seems unthinkable at this point, but they've won 26 games in a row.
What strikes to me about this incredible streak is that in the course of a season, you might have an injury, you might have a bad shooting night, maybe your defensive game plan wasn't strong at the outset, and yet they grind night after night, come up with different ways to win. The commitment it takes to be on this kind of run is something else. How about the concentration on that assist? Changed his mind mid-shot and put the pass right on the money.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. The Rockets on top, up by 6. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Welcome back, everyone. This is the second annual NBA Cup Championship game. It's the second quarter. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
A new lineup here for Houston.
Substitution on the court.
Rockets leading by 7. And Charlotte looking who they've got. Grant Williams is out there with Miller. Then it's Malik Monk. Then it's Williams. And it's Man in at the 1. On the wing, Man. Covered by Van Vliet. The kick out to Williams. They shoot again. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Clock at 6. On the wing, Williams fires the 3. And you have to enjoy this atmosphere, right? The fans have really taken to the NBA Cup.
And that might be because the teams are taking it seriously. Unlike, say, the All-Star game, these guys are focused and fighting for every possession. That's what makes it so entertaining.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And the dunk by Carr.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Miller outside. It's up a 3. Rebound Andre Drummond.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now Carr. He's got 32. Back to Green from outside the arc. Drills it from outside. Green's got 6 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Hornets trail by 15. Monk outside. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Back to Miller. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And that's 13 points from Brandon Miller. For the Houston Rockets, they won their last contest in that game against the San Antonio Spurs.
Well, you saw how dialed up they were from distance. The defense just couldn't get out to everyone.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
As We've gotten closer to halftime. Their style has become more and more physical.
Şengün's checked in for Houston.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Monk against Green. And it's Miller in the corner. Miller with another miss.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Michael Porter Jr.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case. And love how he's getting himself to the line this quarter. If he keeps it up, it'll end up creating some foul problems on the other side, and that can always help a team score.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Charlotte. I know they would have liked a better start, but they're 10th in the conference right now.
And you know, for the Hornets, they haven't had the great season that some were expecting, but it hasn't been a disaster. They just need a few things to go right for them down the stretch.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
Puts up a deep three. Man can't hit. Rockets leading by 17. From downtown, shots good by Carr. Carr's got 39.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Miller with a wide open look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, the big-time answer by Brandon Miller.
Miller against Carr. 1:12 left in the second quarter. Sweet move. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. The drive by Monk. Green with the rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Porter's got his second bucket of the night.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Man passes to Williams. And here's Miller outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Carr against Miller. Shots good by Carr. Carr's got 41.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Outside Williams. Monk outside. Pass to Miller for the 3. That's tipped. And that's on the bounce. Charlotte will retain possession. Nine seconds left to play in the first half. 5 to shoot. Shot from the wing. The shot that time, not on target. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Right back after this break.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And for that game against the Pelicans, although they appear to be the better team, they can't get caught up thinking that. That's when you let your guard down.
And in this league, Jet, it seems like upsets happen every week. And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Rockets.
Tonight is what we've been waiting for, man. This is really the biggest game thus far in the season. Fans are loving it. It's now really a new favorite time of year, guys, I'm telling you. And you know the best part of it, Ernie? It gets me excited for Thanksgiving.
Man, how quickly we go from hoops to food. I'm already getting excited about that big old fried turkey, the stuffing, some good gravy, mashed potatoes.
Oh, say more.
Make sure you thaw the turkey out first, Ernie.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We've got the second half of the Cup Championship on 2K Sports. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Trailing by 19. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That matchup falls in the middle game of this three-game trip. The post-pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Jalen Green is out there with Ball, and it's Carr in at the small forward. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte, and Ball slams it in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Ball finds Williams. Out to Miller, and the ball. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Carr, the pass to Smith. Miller against Carr. 6 to shoot. It's good. Carr's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Outside Williams. Pass to Williams. A shot off that time. Great defense that time from Şengün. Left side, Ball. Here is Carr. Covered by Miller. Carr in the post. He's against Miller. Shot's good by Carr.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Thompson, he's checked in for Houston.
Substitution on the board. Substitution on the board.
Takes the three. That's no good. It's his second miss. He's made 4. Charlotte's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Charlotte again missing. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
On the wing, Porter. And the three ball is good. Porter. Got 12 points in the game.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Up top, Adams. Şengün covering. Man in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Wide open. It's rebounded by Carr. Carr's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Hornets shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Man with it. He has 6.
2 minutes.
Rob. Carr with the ball, and it's Miller picking him up. And a wide open look for Porter. Hits the three-point bomb. Porter's got 9 points here in the second half.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Adams with the screen on Van Vliet. On the wing, Monk. Back to Man.
Houston foul. Carr. Second personal foul. 5th team foul.
And got. Let's get your take on the scoring break. Down for the Rockets.
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Bailey, he's checked in for Malik Monk. Van Vliet with the bucket.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Man passes to Adams. And here's Miller. Carr covering. Goes up on the wing. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And it's now 23 points from Brandon Miller.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
There's 37 seconds left here in the third quarter. Man can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Drummond. And some nice passing there by Houston. It's Porter outside. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Here's Man. He has 6. And here's Miller. There's the triple. Hands it from downtown. Miller's got 26.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
Here's Carr. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. And it's no good. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Rockets ahead, running away with it. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Well, we're close to crowning the 2024 NBA Cup winner. Final quarter here on 2K Sports. And here's
Substitution on the court. substitution on the board.
On the court for the Hornets, we've got Malik Monk. Jones is out there with Williams. Then it's Ball, and it's Miller in at the 3, the small forward.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
And that one's good by Porter.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Ball kicks to Monk. Back to Ball. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Ball. And it falls over the rim and in. Ball's got 31.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Here's Carr. And again, that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Houston's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. And the dunk by Carr.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Monk, the pass to Ball. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
Charlotte's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Monk. Got a hand on it. Carr against Jones. Lets the 3 fly. Shot's good by Carr. Carr's got 58.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
And the Hornets miss again.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Boy, he really anchors well on the block. Very difficult to back down.
And yet another basket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Outside, Jones. Williams inside. Şengün covering
2 minutes left.
to end the cold streak. And it's Miller in the corner. Hits it from three-point range. Miller's got 29.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Carr. Off target from outside. For Charlotte, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Well, a trend that we've seen over the past couple years is that the league is getting younger, Doris, than ever before.
And Kevin, that's a product of players starting to train seriously at a young age. And what they're training is their skill level, handling, passing, and shooting. The key here is, do they have a nuanced understanding of the game? There is where the growth has to come, but it is definitely getting younger.
The shot's good from Monk.
And you see the improvement in that mid-range game by Monk. He really wants to be a knockdown threat from all 3 levels on the floor.
Carr, the pass to Şengün. Takes it off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Outside, Ball. It's rebounded by Şengün.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Over in the corner, Green, and stolen by Miller. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him. They retain possession. 32 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Carr, and another one falls. Amazing. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Miller outside. Here's Monk. Great defense that time from Şengün. Here's Carr. With the second effort. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, and this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
And they've done it. What a moment for this team to lift that NBA Cup over their heads. Pure glory.
It was a memorable journey to get to this point, a battle every step of the way. And you have to think this is a huge confidence boost for them moving forward. It proves they're ahead of the curve in terms of getting into postseason shape.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.